Everybody and their mother, I feel, are talking about fascia, which is fantastic and super important because fascia plays a huge role in how our body functions. And it does play a massive role in circulation, lymphatic drainage, and nervous system communication. And the reason that is our lymph, our blood, and our nerves all run within the fascia. So what I want to do is I want to take a minute to explain what the fascia is so you guys can picture it, visualize it. And then what we'll do is we'll talk about some things that you can do to help improve fascia. Because here's the thing, if our fascia isn't moving properly, neither is our lymph, neither is our blood, and our nerves are not ultimately communicating effectively. So what is fascia? Well, I like to think of it kind of like either a loofah, like a natural loofah, and you can see that it's like a web-like structure, right? There's so many different like little intricacies, but it also looks like a spider web. So I want you to imagine a spider web. Your entire body is covered in a spider web. Don't worry, there's no spiders. But what you need to know is our fascia ultimately runs from head to toe. It encompasses all of our muscles. It encompasses our nerves, lymph, blood. It encompasses all of our organs. And what it does is it provides structure, it provides movement, it provides support. It's really there to give our body the protection that it needs. And you might be thinking, well, wait, what? That makes absolutely no sense. Well, our fascial system is really like a sausage casing. We're really gonna focus on this though, this loofah. You can see these holes, right, within the loofah. I want you to imagine that your blood vessels, your lymph, your nerves, they all run within those. And this system is going to encompass, let's say, like our liver. So if this is our liver, we're gonna have fascia that covers our liver or a muscle, it doesn't matter. It could be our hamstring, it could be our glute. What has to happen is our fascia needs to be able to bend and move and ultimately be super pliable, okay? It's gonna stretch, it's gonna compress, it's gonna move in all sorts of directions. Just like this loofah, this hydrated loofah. What's happening though? The way that we live, we don't move very much, we are dehydrated, we have injuries, we do the same thing over and over again. It might be the same sport, it might be our profession, it might be working at a desk. What all of those things do is it causes our fascia, so same loofah, legit same loofah, to become dry and brittle and hard. And you can see that when our fascia is not hydrated, it doesn't move very well. It's very crinkly. Can you hear that? And it doesn't bounce back like the hydrated one. Guys, I like squeezed the ever-loving bejesus out of this. Like, look, it's in a ball. And it bounces back to the same shape. This one doesn't. It's because this one is dehydrated. When we have dehydrated fascia, it ultimately affects how our lymph, our circulation, our nervous system functions, how well we drain. It affects structure, it affects posture, it affects range of motion, it affects a lot of things. So how is fascia hydrated? Well, fascia is hydrated by drinking and absorbing the water. Now, most of us are gonna go, the reason I'm gonna say most of us is because I've literally heard this 1,000 times in my career sitting down one-on-one with people. Oh gosh, I drink so much water, I'm good. I'm not dehydrated. I go to the bathroom every hour, but I'm not dehydrated. I'm drinking so much water. Well, I'm telling you right now, if you're drinking a ton of water and you're going to the bathroom every hour and you're peeing clear, you're probably not hydrated. What's happening is that water's just flushing through you. Your body's not absorbing it. And the reason it's not absorbing it is because we need 3 specific minerals in order to absorb the water, meaning in order for our body to take on that water and bring it into our cells and our fascia, we need magnesium, potassium, and sodium. Now, unfortunately for us, we are massively deficient in potassium and magnesium. So a simple thing to do is when you're drinking your water, put a pinch of quality salt. Now, whenever I say quality salt, I am referring to unrefined salt. It cannot be, absolutely not, iodized table salt. That has no minerals in it. We need to go with something like sea salt, Himalayan salt, even unrefined salt, because it's still gonna have those trace minerals. So what you do is you take a pinch, put it on your tongue, drink your water, and the minerals in that salt is going to help your body absorb some of the water that you're now drinking. Now, this is not going to fix an actual like mineral deficiency. So if you are deficient in potassium, if you're deficient in magnesium, this is not going to fix that. That pinch is not going to fix it, but it's going to help your body absorb water. And then what you have to do though, is it's not enough to just drink water. We have to move our body. So we have to move in order to get that water into our fascia, into our cells. So that means setting an alarm, get up, move your body every hour, ideally 2 hours maximum. So if you're sitting for 2 hours, you do got to get up and move your body. Your fascia, your lymph, your muscles, all of it is going to thank you. And it doesn't have to be a whole big long thing. You can do it in 1 minute to 3 minutes, preferably more like 3. But you just got to get up and move your body and think of big movements. So where is our lymphatic system? Where are the most lymph nodes? The most lymph nodes are found in our major joints. So like our shoulder, our neck, where our neck attaches to our torso, our elbows, our groin, our knee, all of those big joints, which ironically end up getting compressed when we're sitting and working, we gotta get big movement in. So you can do circles, you can do reaches, you can do up and down, you can do body bouncing, you can do a whole bunch of things. You just gotta move your body. And then if you do have things like scars, or you know that you have fascial restrictions, especially like tight muscles, you gotta get that moving and flowing and releasing. So we got to break up the scar tissue. We got to break up, not necessarily break up, but we got to soften the tight muscles. We got to get those muscles elongated again, because more times than not, our muscles end up contracting in some areas and elongating in others because of posture. We got to get good posture back. So shoulders back, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, making sure that we are putting ourselves in a position where our fascia has the best chance at becoming rehydrated. So if your fascia looks like this instead of this, you're probably going to end up having lymphatic drainage issues, circulation issues, and you may even have some neurological communication issues where things aren't going as well as they could. So if you guys would like me to do a quick, like, get up and move your body from the desk, 3 to 5 minutes, let me know and I will record that for you guys. I hope this visual was really helpful, and I hope that you're starting to understand the importance behind fascia. Fascia is a living, moving thing that we need to support, or it dries up and then we end up with other complications and issues. The problem is, more times than not, people don't notice it's a fascial issue. They think it's just a tight muscle, when in reality, we got to hydrate, we got to move within the fascial planes, which I didn't talk about, but there are 5 fascial planes, and making sure that our fascia can flow and move. If you guys want like a video on the 5 fascial planes, what they are, where they attach to, let me know. Thanks for being here. Happy draining.